Hello all, I am Dr. Wandaka Nikhla. Welcome to today's episode of Continuing Professional Development. Today we will be talking about the Jadui Pitara. So before we go into the Jadui Pitara, let us talk about the NEP 2020. As we all know, the NEP 2020 has given us a new structure, that is the 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 structure, and this has a strong base of ECCE, which is included and aim at promoting better overall learning, development and well-being. The NEP 2020 states that the foundational stage begins at age 3 and ends at age 8. That is, we have 5 years of schooling from preschool to grade 2 or class 2. Children, therefore, begins grade 1 at the age of 6 years. This foundational stage is a play-based or an activity-based and also an inquiry-based learning. Now, with NEP 2020, we have many documents after the NEP 2020. Like, for example, we have Nipun Bharat, that was in 2021. Nipun Bharat is a document by the Government of India, which is the national mission for attaining the goals of foundational literacy and numeracy. And we have to achieve this goal by 2026 or 2027 as directed by the NEP 2020. So in Nipun Bharat, the foundational stage has been given as per the developmental goals. So we have developmental goal 1, 2 and 3. Now each goal has competencies along with learning outcomes that are to be achieved at the end of each year. Alongside, after the NEP 2020, we have another document that is the Vidya Pravesh. The Vidya Pravesh is a 3-month play-based school preparation module for grade 1, and this has to be transacted over 3 months period. Next to this, we have the NCF-FS. This is another document that is the National Curriculum Framework for the foundational stage that was launched in 2022. This is the first ever integrated curriculum framework for children between the age of 3 to 8 years. This is a direct outcome of the 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 curricular and pedagogical structure that the NEP 2020 has come up with for school education. The foundational stage envisions an integrated approach to early childhood care and education, and it is for children of 3 to 8 years. Along with this, we have a small document that is the toy-based pedagogy that was launched in 2022 by the NCERT. So, I really would like to share here also that the State Education Department, through the DRT, the SSA and the diets, they have come up with interventions post NEP 2020. Like, we are in the process of having a state curriculum framework, also the state curriculum for the foundational stage, which is almost in the final stage. We also have in the process textbooks, syllabus and many other resource materials for the foundational stage. Alongside with, we have the Jadui Pitara of Meghalaya, which is known as the Meghalaya Future Ready TLM Kit for preschoolers. So, why I'm referring to all this is because, as in today's episode, we're going to talk about the Jadui Pitara, and the Jadui Pitara is a magic box that was launched by the NCERT in 2023 through the Ministry of Education. This Jadui Pitara box is a magic box for learning teaching materials that is meant for play-based learning and aligns with the curricular goals of the NCFFS and principles of the NEP 2020. This is for the age group of 3 to 8 years. This Jadui Pitara, it plans activities for the mind, the senses, the muscles coordination for maximum development. We call it the gradual release of responsibility. That is, it follows a pattern: I do, we do, you do. I do means the teacher will demonstrate. We do means the teacher alongside with the children will work together. You do means it is now the student who will be working or who will be performing the activities on their own. So the gradual release of responsibility goes with I do, we do, and you do. So let me tell you that there are 3 versions of Jadui Pitara. These 3 versions are the physical Jadui Pitara, the digital Jadui Pitara, and the E-Jadui Pitara. The physical Jadui Pitara, it has 53 items. It covers 10 categories and it also covers all the domains of development. In this Jadui Pitara, we have a print material, the Unmukh. Let me show you. This is a one. This is Unmukh. This is a teacher's handbook with competencies and curricular goals. This will help teachers to use it for the foundational stage, and this tells how to use all the materials that are there in the Jadui Pitara box. Also, we have another book, the Anand. This is a workbook where teachers can use this for the students from 3 to 8 years. It has all the worksheets contained in it that can be used for students. The Jadui Pitara has also many other materials inside it, like the Barkha graded reading series, the posters, the charts, the cards, the dominoes, and the toys. Toys in the form of puppets, toys in the form of play materials, and blocks. Alright, so what we can see here, these are one of the items which I have taken out of the Jadui Pitara box, and these are known as puzzles. Now, if you have a look here, you'll find that these puzzles, for example, this one, this is a very simple puzzle, the simplest of the 4, in the sense that here we have only one cut. So, also, if we look at this puzzle, here it is cut into 3 pieces. In this next puzzle, this puzzle is also cut into 3 pieces, or it is made up of 3 pieces. Whereas this puzzle here, it is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuttings or 5 parts or 5 pieces. So the difference here is that based on the cuttings, the younger the child, we try to give a very simple puzzle like this one, where it has got 2 pieces with 1 single cut. As the child grows from 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 6 to 7 and to 8 years, we try to give more complex puzzles. Well, here we have another activity from the E-Jadui Pitara, and this we call it as dominoes. Specifically, we can call it color dominoes. So this is made in such a way that different colors are drawn, and this can be given to a child or students for activities where they can play with this and they can match the colors. For example, if this is a card and the child can go and match it with another color or with the card which has similar or same color, like here. So students can arrange it in any zigzag order as long as they match the color. So this we call it as a color dominoes. Okay, so here if you have a closer look at these are also another set of play materials for students. So this is one activity where students can learn about the colors. As for example, this is red color, this is green in color, this is a blue color, and this is yellow in color. At the same time, through this same materials, students can learn about the shapes, the triangular shape, the circle, the square, and for children, even if they don't know this, they can still call it a square. Or maybe in later years, we know that this is a rectangle. So later on, they may be able to spell out clearly the red circle, the green triangles, the blue squares, and the yellow rectangles. So viewers, just now I have shown you some of the play materials that are in the E-Jadui Pitara box. Now, previously, as I mentioned, the E-Jadui Pitara comes in the physical form and also in the digital form. So another one is the digital E-Jadui Pitara. The digital E-Jadui Pitara, we can access it through the Diksha portal. When we open the Diksha portal, we will see there are different tiles and blocks, and this comes in 22 different languages. But we have to know one thing, that this digital E-Jadui Pitara, it is complementary to physical E-Jadui Pitara. So here what we can do is, we can access through the Diksha portal, we can download, we can print, we can share these materials that we have access, download and print with the parents. We can also scan the QR code. Now when we open the tiles and the blocks, there are areas where there are puzzles, toys and puppets. There are areas or the tiles which contains the stories for children to listen and to read. There are activity sheets that can be used and can be explored. There are handbook for teachers where teachers can make use from this handbook, the activities from this handbook. Like I've shown you in the digital E-Jadui Pitara, we have the Unmukh. So here also, digitally, we have this. There's also a guidebook for teachers on how to use and develop the teaching learning materials. Also, we have, in addition to all this, we have theme cards for teachers. So, viewers, you can go to the Diksha portal and then you can access the Jadui Pitara, which comes in 22 different languages. So, what we have discussed is the physical Jadui Pitara and the digital Jadui Pitara. Next to this, we also have an E-Jadui Pitara, which comes in 13 languages. Again, viewers, this is not a replacement to the physical Jadui Pitara, but it is a supplement and a complement for parents and teachers. This E-Jadui Pitara, it provides benefits to online and hybrid learning environment. The E-Jadui Pitara, it offers a repository of digital resources like videos, interactive activities and games which can be accessed from Google Play Store and through a WhatsApp number. This E-Jadui Pitara has contents like stories, songs, riddles, activities, poems, puzzle cards, audiobooks, toys, games, etc. And teachers can design age-appropriate activities for children using all these from the E-Jadui Pitara. The E-Jadui Pitara also has an integrated AI bots, artificial intelligent bots, where parents and teachers can make use of this because this is with respect to the NCF FS, that is for the foundational stage, the NEP 2020. It also includes Nipun Bharat, Vidya Pravesh, etc. So this integrated AI bots can be used by the parents and the teachers. So viewers, we have discussed at length about the Jadui Pitara, and just to recap again, we have three forms of Jadui Pitara, that is the physical Jadui Pitara, we also have the digital Jadui Pitara, and we also have the E-Jadui Pitara. So this will be a great help to all the teachers and parents so that we can make our teaching joyful, fun, and with all the experiences for children to learn. Thank you. So viewers, that is all about the episode for today on Jadui Pitara. We'll meet again next time. Thank you all. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.